Hello and welcome back to Let's Talk Movies. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe for future content. So today we're going to be talking about the Jamie Marchi and the Funimation, the whole AnimeGate that is currently going on. Obviously Vic he's gone and he hasn't really come out on Twitter since regarding what has happened. And the biggest issue I have with all this is, because I'm taking a quick look here now, and Vic hasn't posted anything on Twitter since the 13th of February, which was his statement, and that is it. However, obviously we've had Jamie Marchi. She's been accused by someone called Ghost Shell Zero, and that Jamie touched them when they were a minor 7 years ago. The whole issue with all of that is, at this moment in time, is that Jamie Marchi come out and say it's false, and some people have dug a little deeper, supposedly, on Twitter, and they're not believing Ghost Shell Zero, or Ghost Shell Zen, sorry. Which, straight away, they're like, oh no, it's false, look at this. It's like, right, okay, but isn't that exactly the same thing as what happened with Vic? You know, I can't seem to understand how one person, just based on accusations, with no real evidence, they get someone fired. But because it's someone just on Twitter who's saying it, Jamie Marchi has actually had her influence at Twitter, because she has a few friends who work at Twitter. They've actually shadowed Ghost Shell Zero, Ghost Shell Zen. I don't know why I keep saying Zero. But yeah, they've shadowed her. So you really actually need to dig for the tweets. But for some unknown reason, Jamie Marchi is just like, yeah, whatever, it never happened. And everyone's believing her. Right, again, there's always two sides to a story. You know, we've got Vic's side and we've got her side. And obviously Vic's is like, well, you know, all I've done is this. He never actually said he's sexually assaulted anyone. He said, oh, I've given him hugs. Or whatever. And obviously he's classed these people as friends. It's almost like there was an agenda to get rid of him. But obviously because Jamie Marchi, she's there and she's very vocal on Twitter, I must add. And all of a sudden, these people, they're attacking this Ghost Shell Zen. Because they're going back saying, oh, you're wrong, how dare you do this? Which, in my eyes, I think that's a little bit wrong. Because, let's have a little look now, Ghost Shell Zen. Let's see what's going on in her Twitter profile. So, but yeah, you can say the last thing that they've got is February the 13th, when they're going on about, I'm just going to read Ghost Shell Zen's last tweet that they actually put out. I am literally trembling and nervously crying right now. Jamie Marchi, how can you keep replying to this thread with jokes when I am calling you out as a child rapist? You assaulted me. I need to get away from Twitter for a while. I'm sorry, everyone. And she's mentioned that umbrella and Super Saiyan Paul. So, that just goes to show what type of person Jamie Marchi is. You got people who are coming out and accusing her of being a child rapist, and they obviously basically calling him a paedophile, and she's making jokes. She's basically saying you're lying, but no one knows the truth. Again, like Jamie Marchi has kept going on in her own Twitter, there's two sides to a story. There's this. However, she never said any of that when it was going on about Vic. She basically said, I want him gone, and they sacked him. They fired his ass from Funimation. Right, if Vic did do anything, then he deserves to go. However, if there's no proof, then you just ruined a man's life for no reason. It's going back to the other day when we saw someone just say to her, they accused her, which obviously was hypothetically as well. They even mentioned that, and they're saying, well, you're lying, and she's like, don't be so fucking stupid. It's like, whoa, it's hypothetically saying, and, and she go, oh, that never happened. And he's like, well, just because you said it never happened doesn't mean it didn't. You know? It's, like I say, we got a couple of her tweets here now, which I'm going to just put up on the screen here now. Obviously, we got one from her, which is... Alright, gotta find... Oh, there we go. Are you serious? Please tell me what position at Funimation I wanted from Vic. That was one. You've got another one where she is literally... It's... Just trying to find it here. Just gonna get it up on the screen. Okay, here we go. Right, so actually there's truth in that. This from Keith Matling. Many of YouTubers that did videos about the Vic controversy have automatically chosen to stand with Vic without hearing from both sides. It's important to hear from both sides. Yes, I totally agree with that. People who stand with Vic simply believe in innocence before proven guilty. I don't blame them after seeing a man fired from allegations. This is where it gets kind of funny now. Right, when Jamie Marchi says right here now, well, I think these YouTube videos are from people who give no shits about anything that's going on. They want money, so they create content that gets the click. Click, click, money. Then you had the knowledge tree going back to her. That statement extremely subjective as you can't be certain about their motives. It's like me saying you made up your allegation because you want Vic's position in Funimation. Vic's position equals money. Now this is where the best one comes in. This is when Jamie Marchi says, what? Are you serious? Please tell me what position at Funimation I wanted from Vic. Right. Straight away, the knowledge tree didn't even accuse her. She's just saying, it's like me saying. Basically, it's hypothetical. And she has literally jumped on it saying, what? Are you serious? How is that even true? So she has literally jumped to defensive mode with that. When people jump to defensive mode, such as Jamie Marchi has done there, they are guilty of something. And they probably are, she probably did want his position as the top voice talent. That's probably what has happened. Because obviously, no one goes on, are you serious? Please tell me what position I wanted. It's... The knowledge tree only said, they even state it. That statement, extremely subjective, as you can't be certain about their motives. It's like me saying, you made up your allegations. It's hypothetical, Jamie, you fucking idiot. But she's gone on and she said, oh, why are you serious? Straight away. That is showing that she's guilty, in my eyes. Mostly because I actually have friends who are in the police. And I have friends who are psychologists. And I also have friends in my fellow business of where this goes. And just when someone goes on, what? Are you serious? It's... Right, if she's trying to come out as sarcastic, that is not sarcastic. Because, obviously, with her putting a gif on there then, of, go on. That just shows you that she is guilty of something along those lines with this whole situation. It's... I don't know what else to think of that. It's... The way she's done it is just... It's just mind-blowing. Because... Why would anyone jump to that conclusion with her? To be honest with you, if I was her, I would just come back with and say... Alright, I see your point, or something along those lines. Not, what are you on about? Are you fucking serious? Go on, please tell me more. What position did I want? It's almost like she didn't actually read the tweet. All she read was, oh, you done the same thing, and you just wanted this. Which shows that she's not actually paying attention to the tweets, and obviously she has a large stick shoved up her ass for some reason. And someone needs to remove that stick. But even if you just go through... a lot of her tweets since over the weekend, since Friday, they are the way she's responded to people. It's, if I was Funimation, I would have her in an office and I would be talking to her about this, because she's literally attacking people. She's calling people liars if they have an opinion. It's almost like people cannot have an opinion different to hers. And obviously she does have her little sheep. She got tons of people on there going, oh, we believe you, Jamie. I'm with you, Jamie. Why can't these people see what's going on? They're blinded. Actually, it's those people who are blinded. You know, it's like, if it's going back to the situation with Vic. If Vic got done because something happened, fair enough. He shouldn't be employed. You know, but these allegations against Jamie Marchi, they need to condone an investigation, or they need to suspend her while people look into it. Because obviously, just because Vic is a white male, they've got rid of him. Because 2 people have accused him. But when, you know, just because those 2 people who have accused him in the actual same company as him, they've had to do something about it. But because obviously this Ghost Shell Zen, who is, to be fair, to be quite frankly, a nobody, who is just on Twitter, who's accused her, you know, because Jamie actually came out and said, I'd rather publicly name and shame them, and because it's the best way to a court, it's the quickest way to court. Well, this Ghost Shell Zen, according to her, we haven't got any of the details at this moment, they've said, I'm going to court. I'm in a legal battle against you in my state and in your state. But she's literally come out and, you know, because they've publicly named and shamed Jamie Marchi, she's gone off and basically said, you fucking rubbish, you're wrong. I never done that. And it's like, what? It's like, you're doing exactly what you said you wouldn't do. And because someone has come out and done it to you, you don't like it. You need to pull your finger out of your ass. You need to stop, pull your head away from the clouds. Stop living in little Jamie Marchi land where you think you are so important, because you're not. You are just a voice actor. That's all you are. And you need to actually be accountable for what you've done. That's what you need to do. There's nothing else to say on this. But she keeps coming out day in, day out. She's attacking fans on Twitter. Fans of the product she stars in. So these people liked her. And they've turned on her because of what she's doing. And what she's arguing against. She's basically saying a victim who has come out and accused her of touching them. She's come out and basically said, they're wrong. No such thing happened. Well, if they've accused you, surely you need to actually follow through with it correctly, not just go on Twitter and say shit. Go through it with your legal team, if you have a legal team, which I'm sure you do, because obviously you work at Funimation, and you are a big voice actor, and do it the correct way. You can't just go round on Twitter saying shit to people, accusing people, and saying that people who accuse you of something are wrong. It may be wrong, but these people have come out and accused you for a reason. You know, it's like, if they do come out and this Ghost Shell Zen hasn't been touched by you, then you need to do it correctly. But again, what if Ghost Shell Zen is telling the truth, and you did touch him while they were a minor, which does make you a child rapist / paedophile? What if that is the truth, and you're just trying to cover it up? So, as I was saying, yeah, what you are in between all of this, you could be the bigger man, and you could come out and say this happened. You could do exactly what Vic done. You know, put a statement out. But no, you're just going back and forth on Twitter, which I'm pretty sure your people at Funimation have told you not to do. But you're like, you know what, I'll do it anyway because I'm Jamie Marchi, or whatever. But, like I say, I'm in between both of you, you know, I'm not a fan of either. I watch Dragon Ball Z, I watch not really anything else in the anime world, but I'm partial to all of this. I'm just calling it how I see it. I've gone through your tweets, I've gone through Vic's, I've looked through search history. If you look, I've even done another video on Vic in the last couple of days. And obviously I've done 2 actually in the last couple of days regarding it. But you need to stand up and take account for what you've done. Hey, if you are new here, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell for future updates, and we'll see you soon.